What's good, y'all? It's your girl Jay back at you with another vlog. Well, this gonna be a story time. So I'm in the car right now. I'm waiting on my sister so we can go to the grocery store. So I'm finna give y'all that how my life changed story time. And if I don't finish, I'm gonna pick it back up on the camera when I get back to the crib. You know what I'm saying? I got the hat on because I ain't got no retwist, so y'all can clown me. We'll keep the hat on for right now. But alright, so this is how the story started. So when I was in high school, I played basketball. And so I've been playing basketball. I was playing basketball all my life. And so then, you know, you work up through all your grades, whatever. So I get in ninth grade. Ninth grade, you know, you're going into high school, so you really don't know if you're going to be on varsity or JV. So I got told I was going to be on varsity as a freshman. That's like, what is that? That's a piece of lit. But like, that's like scary, you know what I'm saying? So like, me being a freshman and hearing that like, I'm going to be on varsity, it was like, whoa, like I low-key wanted to be on JV because it was kind of like, ooh, I don't know, like, because first of all, my school's in the highest region, 7A. So it was kind of like, yeah, I don't know about all that. So freshman year, I come in, I'm be on varsity, you know, whatever. So we play that season. I started getting like the hang of it. So going into my sophomore season, we locked in. Like, we like, this is ring season. We not losing. We don't care what it's gonna take. But we going from here to here in like a summer. So the summer between freshman year and sophomore year, we was grinding in the gym, morning practice, late night practice, whatever it took. What is going on? But we decided we was not losing. We were going to the chip, and we was coming back with a ring. Like, we were locked in. So, me, I was one of the people that was kind of like, I'll be honest, like, I didn't play to my full potential. And it's not like a regret thing either, because, like, you can't regret something when you had the chance to, like, fix it. You know what I'm saying? So, but I didn't play to my full potential, so, but this was all through high school. I didn't play to my full potential. So it was kind of like I was trying to get into like myself, I guess, because sophomore year was also a year we was finna lose the most seniors. Class of 2018 was finna leave. And when class of 2018 was leaving, it was kind of like, dang, like, after that, it's just going to be us. Because we only had 2 juniors after them. So I was trying to lock in. So I was like consistently playing, but I wasn't consistently scoring. And it was okay because like there's other things besides scoring in the game of basketball. So you got to be ready to like do other stuff like rebound and defense. Even if you just in there to run up and down the floor while somebody else who's scoring get rest. You know what I'm saying? You just in there to make sure that the game don't go left. Long as it's still going on a steady pace, you in there to make sure the game don't go left. You know what I'm saying? And so, basically, my coach, she told me, she was like, we really need you to, you know, keep stepping up how you been stepping up. Cool. So, season keep going. We playing good. Like, I'm talking about, I think we undefeated. We was undefeated up until, like, midway through the season. Then we lost 1 game. I want to say we only lost 2 games that whole season. If I gotta be for real, but I'm not 100% sure. But I really think we only lost 2 games that whole season. And so basically, we keep pushing up. Okay, so now it's like playoffs type thing. Like, all right, so first round of playoffs was like, we hosted it because we was winning the region, so we hosted the first round of playoffs, right? So I'm gonna put any pictures and clips I can find from like all the games that we had won, because we took a picture at half court after all the games we won. So I want to say the first is like Sweet 16, and so we played, yeah. So it's Sweet 16, Elite 8, Final 4, and then the championship. Okay, so Sweet 16, we won. We played. I don't know what school we played. I really can't remember. This so long ago because like I'm a junior in college now, so it's kind of like, whoa, this is so long ago. But so Sweet 16 we played and we won, whatever. And then after that, you know, you get like a week break. Then we go to Elite 8. So Elite 8, we played. That was a tough game. The Elite 8 was a tough game, and we won, right? So then after the Elite 8 comes the Final Four. Okay, so the Final Four, we are getting our asses bust. Like, we are getting our asses whooped. Hold on. We're going to pick back up on the camera, y'all. All right, y'all. So we on the camera now. That's my jacket. I was like, what is that? But we're on the camera now. So basically, last thing I had said was we were at the Final Four. And in the Final Four, we were getting our asses whooped. I'm talking about, I think we was down by like 25, 30 at halftime. So let me tell you how the game started, though. This is when everything went down, when everything happened. So, all right, so we in the game. We playing good, okay? We playing good. Then they just start like haymaker, like they're just going crazy. So they're about like 15. Coach put me in the game. So we go down. My teammate on the other side of the court. So she goes to the other side of the court. I roll up around the top of the key. She passed it to me. I got another teammate right here on this wing. So I catch the ball, and I look at her, and I throw it. I telegraph the pass. If y'all know, you know. But telegraphing the pass is when you look at where you're throwing the ball, and the defender sees that. So then she jumped the passing lane. She stole the ball, right? So she just stole the ball, and obviously it's my turnover. So I'm the first one. Like, oh, I gotta get back. So I'm running back. Mind you, we're playing like the girl we're playing. She's like 6'3", 6'4". Like the girl who stole the ball, she's like 6'3", 6'4". With the ball, she's running out. I'm running ahead of her, like trying to go back on defense, but she's fast as shit. She's tall, so her legs is like stretching. So I'm like trying to stretch too, like stretch out. And so we stretch, like we get all the way down, and then right when we get to like the other side of the court, right by the basket, I step down my left leg and my whole knee buckled, it's like my knee went back, it came back, and like I just fell. So I fell, and I remember my teammate like jumping over me, and I was just like, fuck. Like it was hurting so bad, bro. Like it was like, if I wasn't crying, but it was just like, coach was like, take a breath, and I'm like, I can't breathe. Like that's how bad the pain was. And so after that, so obviously they take me out the game. The trainer's just trying to give me pain medicine. So she gave me some pain medicine. It's halftime. So halftime comes. We down by like 30. They come and help me like walk to the locker room. So the trainer, one of my coaches and one of my teammates was helping me. The trainer was ahead of us. So then we sit in the locker room, you know, they chopping it up, like telling the team like this is what we need to correct, like, but you know, emotions are higher. Everybody's emotions is higher because like we're not going for that. We've been playing good all season. So I go and I go outside with the trainer, like after while everybody's getting back dressed, and you know, getting their head right to go back after halftime. And so I go back out with the trainer, and they got me sitting on like this like bed thing, and she's like, I'm like, what's going on? She said, you want the good news or the bad news? And I'm like, I'm like, okay, bad news first. She's like, most likely you tore your ACL. But mind you, like, it's not hurting no more because she done gave you the pain medicine. So she's like, mind you, you tore your ACL. She's like, you probably tore your ACL. But basically, before she told me like that, right? The bed I mentioned before, so I'm on the bed. If y'all know, like when you go to the trainer, they can like do this thing where like they grab your leg and they pull it back and forth to feel like if everything's in place. And so she did that first, and I kind of was like scared to have her do it because like mind you, I was just in so much pain. I didn't know if I was gonna be able to feel it or not. So she did that, and then that's when she was like, "You probably tore it." And so then I'm like, she's like, the good news is it could be a meniscus, and if you know like meniscus is a little bit. All right, so we back. But like I was saying, meniscus is a little bit easier to come back from the ACL. So I'm like, okay, that is kind of good news, you know what I'm saying? But she's like, most likely you tore it regardless, whatever. But so after that, I went to, all right, y'all, we back. Something was going on my camera, but basically, yeah. So I found out I tore my ACL. I'm like, what's the next steps? They like surgery, so we scheduled a surgery. I had a surgery. We gonna skip all the way ahead past like the recovery process, bro. After recovery was like 10 months, I think. So we ended up losing the championship, and people always say like, if you played, I think we would have won. And it's like, I feel like that too, because even though I wasn't scoring, I was still contributing in other ways. But we ended up winning Final Four, came back from being down 30. We won Final Four. It was crazy. But, and I remember like the trainer, she came and told me, she stood like on my shoulder and she was like, when y'all win this game, don't run on the court. And I was like, okay, obviously I'm not thinking about the fact that I just hurt my knee. I'm just thinking about the fact that like, bro, we're coming back from 30, about to win against like one of the top ranked teams. It was crazy. So basically, then she was like, so then after the trainer told me that we won or whatever, then we go to the championship. We end up losing the championship. And so after the championship, obviously I start my recovery. I had my surgery, start my recovery and everything. Recovery was like 10 months. So basically, they're like, okay, you're cleared to go to practice. No games, just practice. Just so you can get back in the flow of like running and figuring out like, what you want to do. And so like figuring out how things need to be working. I don't know why I said what you're going to do. But basically, I go to practice and we doing a drill. So we at the corner on one side of the court and the goal's all on the other side of the court. So coach gonna pass offense the ball and we got to go around the defense all the way down to the other side of the court to score. So the girl that's guarding me, I'm not gonna say her name. The girl that's guarding me, she's shorter than me. So what I do is I catch the ball and I put her on my hip and I'm running full speed. Sorry, my dog going crazy. I'm running full speed down the court, and then right when I was finna jump to do the layup, my knee buckled again, and I'm like, bruh, what's going on? I'm like, bruh, what is going on with my knee right now? So my knee buckled again, and it was hurting, bruh, so bad. And the coach, he was like, one of the assistant coaches, he was just like, calm down. It's probably just scar tissue. But I'm like, bruh, this shit hurt. Like, this is not no scar tissue pain. So after that, I go back to physical therapy. I had physical therapy the next day. I didn't go to practice the next day. Next day, I went to physical therapy. I went to physical therapy, and I was on crutches because I could not walk. It was hurting so bad. My physical therapist is like, what did you do? And I'm like, I explained him the whole situation. He does the knee thing I was just telling y'all about. And so basically, he's pulling my knee, whatever. And then he's like, yeah, schedule an appointment with your doctor just to make sure everything's straight. So I schedule an appointment. My doctor sends me to get another MRI. I get an MRI. And now it's just a waiting game. So, like, 2 weeks go by, I get the results. I tore it again. And so, basically, I had to go to one of our games. I literally went to one of our games, and I had to go sit down next to my coach, and I had to explain to her, like, I tore it again, so we starting this whole process over. This whole, like, rehabilitation process, we're starting over. And she was just kind of like, dang, that kind of sucks, like, because obviously nobody wants their player to be injured. And so she's like, well, we just in grind mode. So after that, to where I ended up grinding to like get back to where I felt like I could play for real and not be scared of my knee. Like, and so I ended up coming back my senior season. Mind y'all, I got injured sophomore season. So that tells y'all, like, I got injured at the end of sophomore season. I missed the entire junior season. I come back my senior season and I play, and we end up losing in the first round. But for me it was just a matter of like I came back from this or whatever. And so then after I came back and like we got out in the playoffs. So this is 2020 though. So season over, we just chilling, and then this when COVID hit. So beforehand, I was already thinking, like, I want to be a real estate agent. You can be a real estate agent at 18. So I'm 18 now. I'm a senior. I want to be a real estate agent. So I want to take a realtor course. So during COVID, I ended up signing up for a realtor course. All right, y'all. We back on the camera. We good. I figured out the SD card thing. All right. So, that shit kind of bright. Hold on. Alright, so for first thing, I can't remember what I said last. Oh, okay. So I was saying that I wanted to be a realtor. So I basically started a realtor course when COVID first hit. So right after we literally had got out of school. Like, we got out of school March 13th. I think I started my course like April 1st. Like, somewhere around there. And it was just a lot. Like, I wasn't passionate about it. Like, I was in love with the idea of it. But once I got started and I started like actually like understanding it, I wasn't like passionate about it. And so, mind you, like, I had basketball offers, but like it was kind of like after my injury, I didn't feel like the same kind of player. So my love for basketball just wasn't there no more. And I recently redeveloped a love for the game, but not to the point where it's like I want to go play somewhere. Like I still got a whole nother year of college. I could go play somewhere if I really just like want to try, but it's not that deep. But I just like use basketball now as an escape. So then it was kind of like, well, what are you gonna do? So I came into college as this is after COVID. So I was doing the realtor course. It took me forever to complete the realtor course. I didn't complete it until freshman year of college, and so at that point, it was just time for me to take my test, and I was just completing it because I had already paid $200 for it. So I was like, I just kind of rushed to complete it so that I can go ahead and take the test, even though I knew I probably wasn't going to do good. So I failed the test, obviously. And so it was too late for my retake. By the time I was ready to retake it, it was too late for my retake. So they wanted me to pay another like $300 because the course is like $280, and the first time I had a discount code. This time they wanted me to pay another $300 to retake the course and then take the test, and I was like, I'm just not passionate about it like that to want to do that like 100%. Hold on 1 second. But yeah, I just wasn't passionate about it, so that made me want to be like, that made me kind of just be like, okay, well, what am I passionate about? You know what I'm saying? So I've tried a bunch of different things, and so I feel like I ended up freshman year, ended up working at Walmart. If you know about Walmart, you know about Walmart. You don't want to work at Walmart. So I ended up working at Walmart. It was terrible. I got fired from Walmart, but comment down below if y'all want a story time how I got fired from Walmart, because that's hilarious. And make sure you leave a comment about anything you want to say about the video, you know what I'm saying, and leave a like and subscribe. I know y'all gonna see the little subscribe thing pop up. Either it's gonna be like right there, or it's gonna be like right here. I'm not really sure, but make sure y'all subscribe. I just feel like at Walmart really showed me like, bruh, 9 to 5 is not gonna be for me. Like, I don't care what I gotta do, that's not gonna be for me, especially not like that. Like, so at that point it was like I changed my major. Originally I came in as a health science major. I switched from health science to exercise physiology, which is a bit more like specific. I hated the science classes. So I ended up switching to marketing. I'm a marketing major right now with a minor in accounting. And so marketing, I really love. Like, I love everything about it. Not even, and like a lot of people think marketing is only like advertising and stuff like that, but it's deeper than that. And so I really was like, this 9 to 5 isn't going to really be for me, but it's to the point where if I'm doing something I'm passionate about, it's like I'll work a 9 to 5 to fund whatever else I want to do. Like, I'm doing this YouTube right now, but it's like if I graduate before my YouTube channel gain any traction or anything like that, I'm going to go work that job, but I'm not going to put my YouTube to the side. I'm going to keep grinding towards what I want to be grinding towards, because that's for me. Because when you're working at 9 to 5, and that's not to bash nobody that's working on 9 to 5, but when you're working at 9 to 5, you're making money for somebody else. Like, that's somebody else's business that you're making money for them. Like, yeah, they pay you, but you're not even touching half of what they make based off like however much, they sell or what kind of business it is. So I just feel like that's always been my mindset. Like, I've always had an entrepreneur like mindset. I told y'all, well, y'all probably gonna see this video before y'all see the other video, but I got another video where I talk to y'all about like me starting a business and stuff like that. And how my business is doing really good until I went to college. And so it just is kind of like, I'm okay with working a job because you have to have you can't be broke. Like, you can't be broke, sitting on your ass, not doing nothing to better yourself. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I had to tell myself. Like, so right now, it's kind of, my mindset is at the point where it's like, once you get out of school, if your entrepreneur dreams ain't take off, you gonna go to that office and you gonna clock in on somebody else's time. But you got to be willing that when you clock out, you got to be willing to clock into whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like just with that injury, kind of like, it kind of like changed my whole perspective of like what life is, because something could be gone so quick. Because I thought I was going to college to play basketball. I thought I was going to college to play basketball. I didn't plan on going no further with it, but it was like, at least it'd be something to get me through like college, something I was actually enjoying, something I was actually like, you know, that was actually bringing me a lot of peace. And then it was kind of like, college is like, it's really tough, it's really hard, like, and so I commend anybody like that's going through college right now too, because college is really tough. It's not for the weak, like, at all. And so with that being said, I literally thought, you know, I'm gonna graduate high school, I'm gonna go play college ball, I'm gonna use all my resources to build something I want to build. But it didn't work like that, and that's how my life changed, because I'm not hooping. Hooping is out the window. So now what are you gonna do? That's kind of how your mindset got to be. And so that's kind of like where my mind went. And so now it's to the point where it's like I said, I'm a junior in college. It's like, what are you gonna do to better yourself? You know what I'm saying? And so I'm doing the content creating. I'm doing the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'm grinding. I'm working hard. I'm recording videos. I'm learning to do editing software, so it's taking me longer to get my videos out. But I'm learning the software. So the quicker I learn the software, the easier it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, you got to be constantly doing something to like try to get to where you want to be, or to better your position you're in right now. You know what I'm saying? And so right now I'm doing the YouTube, like I said, but like, if YouTube don't end up like working out, I'm gonna be, like I said, hey, I'm gonna be at whatever firm I'm working at. I'm gonna be there, clocked in, until something that I'm passionate about takes off and is enough to support me financially. Because at the end of the day, no matter how bad you want something, if you broke, you can't get it. So sometimes you have to use that 9 to 5 to fund the other stuff, because if you're broke, you can't get nothing. You know what I'm saying? You can't live. None of that. So, and another thing, like, I feel like the whole situation of like my life being like kind of shaken up, everything happens for a reason. I'm a firm believer everything happens for a reason. So that kind of like opened my eyes to a lot of stuff. So like, I've started to try to like manifest and like, you know, just kind of speak things into existence, because there's power in the tongue. And no matter like what you say, even whether it be negative or positive, the universe hears it, and you reap what you sow. So whatever you put out, that's what you get back. You know what I'm saying? So like, when you say negative things or you speak negative on yourself or others, you're putting that out there, and it's like karma comes back to you. So like, when you speak about something that you want, something that you're passionate about, don't speak in like, I want to do this. Speak it as if you already have. Speak it as if you have already accomplished it. Like, that's something that you've already got done. Like, you good. Like, that's what you wanted and you got it already. You know what I'm saying? You have to speak it as if you already have it, because then the universe will portray it as if you already have it. You know what I'm saying? It'll show it to you. It'll show you life as if you're already living how you want to live. And with that, it's going to build up until you get to where you want to be living at. And I know, like, in our generation, we see so much on social media with people being like, people being our age, young out here just money just to blow, like YouTubers, you know. And like I tell y'all all the time, I always say shout out Quan, I always shout out V-Lone, because those are two guys that like I watch on YouTube that really inspired me to start doing YouTube. Because it's like, V-Lone is younger than me, and Quan graduated the same year as me. I'm older than Quan though. And it's like, to see where they're at, and it's like, that's all, and they all speak about manifesting and writing down what you want and speaking it into existence and how things like that come to fruition. So I just feel like the injury, it sucked at the time, like it really impacted me heavily. My mental health was down bad, but it's like I feel like it made me open my eyes up to more, and it also like it kind of like freed me, I guess is a good way to say it, like from being so closed-minded. It forces you to open your mind up to something. Like you have to be willing. Like you staying in tunnel vision, you're never gonna see no new opportunities. So I feel like that really forced me to kind of like open my mind up and figure out what are some other things I could try since this thing has just been snatched away from me. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I feel like that's the day my life changed. And obviously it wasn't one day, or that's like how my life changed. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't one day, it was over a span of a year. And it was kind of like, it made me a better person. But that's why I said I'm a firm believer in everything happens for a reason, because you never know why something happens. I still to this day feel like I don't know why. I don't know why I would go through something as traumatic as that. And it's not traumatizing in the sense of like it's all constantly bothering me, but it's traumatizing in the sense of like that's something I was passionate about, something I had love for, and it was all just kind of deaded. So it definitely makes me like think about why. You know what I'm saying? And to this day, I still don't know why, but it's like I know at some point in time something's gonna happen, and it's gonna make me think, "Wow, that's why." You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make me be like, "That's exactly why this happened." You know what I'm saying? So y'all just gotta speak things positively, whether it be you never speak down on nobody. Like, you know, I don't care if it's your worst enemy. Don't ever speak down on nobody, because karma is real. But that's how my life changed, and I feel like it changed for the better, you know, and hopefully y'all come on this journey with me. We're just gonna see how it goes. So make sure y'all, you know, leave a like, a comment, and subscribe, you know what I'm saying? And leave a comment, tell me what you think about what I said in this about speaking things positively, or about how things come back to you no matter what you put out, whether it be negative or positive. You know, give me your insight on that. I definitely want to see some other perspectives, and comment some more video ideas y'all want to see, because I got a whole list. I'm actually show y'all. Look, y'all think I'm playing? Hold on. What is it? Hold on. How manifesting changed my life. You got what I'm saying? That's how I belong. I tell y'all, I'm always watching them. Like, they really bring like a lot of they bring like a lot of good energy. I'm always watching them. So I'm actually showing y'all my notes. I got a lot of video ideas, but like I said, right now I'm learning a new editing software, so it's very not hard, but it's challenging. Alright, y'all, sorry about that. Dog started going crazy. But let me just show y'all. I got a note full of video ideas. You know what I'm saying? That's all the video ideas I got right now. I'm not gonna let it focus because I don't want y'all to see the video ideas. But so comment down some new ideas, anything y'all want to see if you are seeing this video. You know what I'm saying? And definitely leave a subscribe if you agree with anything I said in this video, or if you just like the type of person I am. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, join the family. And that being said, I'm out.